Welcome to the Babalian Money Show. Most people think getting rich means owning more stuff, a bigger house, a faster car, the latest gadgets. But what if I told you the wealthiest people often focus on owning less junk and more freedom? Today we're diving into the world of financial minimalism. This isn't about depriving yourself of nice things. It's about being incredibly intentional with your money so it serves you, not the other way around. It's about designing a life you love, free from the clutter of pointless expenses and financial stress. So, how do you actually build wealth like a minimalist? It starts with something I call the gap strategy. The core math of wealth is surprisingly simple. It's not about how much money you make. It's about the size of the gap between your income and your expenses. The wider that gap, the faster you build wealth. This is where mindful spending comes in. It's not about cutting your morning coffee if you truly love it. It's about ruthlessly cutting costs on things you don't care about or even hate. Think about it. Bank fees, unused subscriptions, paying extra for brand names when the generic is just as good. By eliminating this financial drag, you free up cash to spend extravagantly on the things that bring you genuine joy, whether that's travel, a hobby, or simply more time with family. Focus on what you value and be merciless with the rest. Once you've widened that gap, what do you do with the extra money? You put it to work. This brings us to the minimalist investor's best friend, the lazy portfolio. A minimalist investor doesn't spend hours a day staring at flashing charts or trying to time the market. That's a recipe for stress and poor decisions. Instead, we embrace a set-it-and-forget-it strategy. The simplest way to do this is by investing in low-cost, broad market index funds or ETFs, like one that tracks the S&P 500. By buying a small piece of the entire market, you get diversification automatically. You're betting on the long-term growth of the economy as a whole, not just one company. This approach minimizes fees, reduces your tax bill, and, most importantly, frees up your mental energy to focus on living your life while your money grows quietly in the background. This shift in strategy requires a powerful psychological shift. It's about learning to buy time, not just things. Society tells us to spend money to impress people we don't even know. A luxury car might look cool, but its value drops the second you drive it off the lot. What if, instead, you use that same money to buy shares of a company? And don't underestimate the power of small, consistent habits. This is the magic of compounding, applied to your daily life. The decision to cook a few more meals at home instead of ordering takeout might seem insignificant. Skipping that impulse buy you'll forget about in a week feels like a small win. But these minimalist habits, repeated over time, have an explosive effect. That $20 saved here and $50 there, when invested, doesn't just add up, it compounds. Over a decade, these seemingly tiny choices can grow into hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's a quiet revolution, happening one mindful decision at a time. In the end, simplicity is the ultimate sophistication, especially in finance. By clearing the clutter from your portfolio and your life, you don't just build wealth, you build a life of purpose and freedom. It's about owning the things that matter and letting go of the rest. Thank you for joining me on the Babalian Money Show. If you want more simple strategies for building serious wealth, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. See you next time.